Hey everyone, welcome back to my Minecraft survival guide. Alright, in the last episode we set up some wheat and chicken cow farms, and I've done a little bit of farming off screen here while I prepare for this episode. And what we're going to be doing today is, remember in the first episode we walked past one of the cave right over there, and today we're going to be diving back down into that cave. Since now I've got ourselves some tools and some food and wood. And you're always going to want to bring those things into a cave, because you never know how deep it's going to be or how long you're going to spend down there. So bringing some wood and food because you can't really find those things down in caves, but you are going to need them for, say, if your tool breaks, you need some wood to make a new one, and you just always need food to eat. So we're going to be taking that and heading down into a cave. Okay. Oh, and before we head down there, I'm going to make a bow. You can make that with some sticks and some string. And we don't have any arrows yet, but we're gonna bring some feathers, because that's one of the ingredients you need to make a bow. The others are sticks and flint. We don't have any flint yet, but you get it from gravel. When you break gravel, sometimes it has a little bit of a chance to drop flint. And so you can take the flint and feathers and sticks, and you can make some arrows that we can shoot with our bow here. And we'll probably run into some monsters down in this cave. So, because it doesn't matter whether it's night or day, caves are dark, and they tend to have monsters spawn in them. You can see it's very dark down here. Well, nothing this way. Let's keep poking around here. I know it goes deeper than that. Alright, let's see. Huh. You can... here we go. Well, here's some monsters right here. Now, since monsters only spawn in darkness, you can take a torch here, just place it, and they won't burn in torchlight like they do in sunlight, but it will prevent more of them from spawning and help you see a lot better. There we go. Alright, let's head off this way. Oh, this goes pretty deep. Oh, never mind. There's a dead end there. Let's see what else we can find. There's lots of coal down in caves, so you can, if you're ever running low on coal, just head down into. Oh, that's a skeleton there. Oh, skeletons carry bows and arrows, and so they will shoot you. There's lots of them. Okay. Now when you're damaged, you're gonna wanna, your health is gonna go down pretty fast, and your hunger will go down the more it heals you. So you wanna make sure you're eating lots of food whenever you get hungry. Keep your health up. There you go. There's a spider. anyone down here? Oh, no. But right here, what we have is some iron. Now this stuff is, this is gonna be very helpful for making more tools and weapons for us. Is that as deep as it goes? Let's keep looking around. This goes back up to the surface. You can see little particles falling from the ceiling there. Sand and gravel are the only two blocks in the game, I think, that fall when you and so when they generate like this, normally they fall, but sometimes when the world generates, they'll be floating in the air. But if you break one, they can cause a cave-in if you're not careful. I guess a little bit of iron is all this one cave has, but if we dig around a little more, we can find something. Oh, that's where it came in. Let's see. We just take our pickaxe and dig through here a little bit. Huh. I guess it's just a little bit of iron. 4 iron isn't very much. We can make... oh, do you hear that? I can hear a skeleton moving around. And some water. That means there's another cave nearby that we can dig into. So, let's see what we can find. Because if you find a dead end in a cave, you can listen for monsters or water, and if you hear them, that usually means there's another cave nearby. So we're gonna dig around and see if we can find it. Huh. Oh, yep, you can hear some... listen real closely, you can hear some water flowing. Let's just keep digging over this way. Now here's some gravel. Now, gravel doesn't do much on its own, but when you break it with a shovel, it has about a 10% chance to drop some flint. And we can make some arrows with that. So, break all this gravel and we can make ourselves some arrows to shoot with our bow. Water this way, I think. Here's another cave. And my pickaxe just broke because of how many how much I used it, so I'm gonna take a new crafting table and a furnace, and we're gonna stay here for a second and make a little and spend some time to cook up that iron we get. When you get iron ore blocks, you can't do much with them. You can't make armor or anything. You have to smelt them in a furnace, and they'll give you iron ingots. And one of the things we're going to do with this is we can take some wood here and lay out some wood in the shape of a shield and 1 iron right there, and that'll give us a shield. Now a shield, you don't want to just use it in your hand here because that won't do much. You want to put it right up in your in this slot right here. That's your offhand slot. So you can see it show up right down there by your left hand. And I think you can switch your right hand and left hand in the menu, so that your left hand is your main hand and your right hand is your offhand if you're left-handed. But this shield is going to be very useful for fighting skeletons, because you saw earlier when we were fighting those skeletons, they just walked up and shot us, and we couldn't really do much about it except take the damage and then heal. But with this shield we can block arrows. So I'm gonna incidentally smelted our iron, and we've got a shield and an iron pickaxe, and we're gonna see what else we can find down here. Oh wow, it's a very deep cavern. You can also take your bow and put it in your shield slot, and that way you can use your bow while you're fighting with a sword, and kind of use them at the same time without having to switch around. Oh, gotta be very careful around here. Oh wow. Oh wow. This is a ravine. It's a very, very big open cave like this, and we're actually gonna try and not go in that ravine if we can avoid it, because ravines are some of the most dangerous places in the game. You wouldn't think it, but all those ledges up there, a lot of the time they'll spawn monsters while you're exploring through the bottom of the ravine, and the monsters will just jump down on you. Okay, here's some gravel. We can't use mushrooms for much right now, but you can use them for a couple things, like mushroom stew. Oh geez. Right. Now that lava is going to be very dangerous, because if we accidentally touch that lava, it's going to burn very, very badly and probably kill us. And what's worse, normally when you die, you can come back and get your stuff, as long as you remember where you died. But if you die in lava, the lava will burn all of your things. Doesn't matter what you have, how tough it is, the lava is going to burn it. Alright. And we're gonna be very careful around this ravine, because if we fall down there into that lava, we're pretty much dead. So we're gonna try and avoid that. I think there was some iron up here. Did I already get it? Here's some. Okay. Alright, so let's take this iron. Now one of the things we can make with iron is a bucket. So let's take our furnace and cook that up. And with a bucket you can take some water. So we'll probably take that water right there, and you can place it and it'll flow over that lava. And when water and lava meet, it makes something called obsidian. And obsidian is one of the hardest materials in the game. You can only collect it with a diamond pickaxe. You can't even break it with anything else. But obsidian doesn't hurt us like lava does. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make bucket right here, and let's very carefully dig over to this water block. Now you can't collect this flowing water, it won't do anything, but because water always comes from a source block and flows outwards, so we'll collect the source block in a bucket, and the flowing water is going to disappear. Okay, let's see. I'm going to be very careful here. If you hold down the shift button, you can kind of sneak around, and if you're sneaking, you won't be able to walk off of blocks or fall off of them. Okay. I heard a zombie somewhere. Oh dear. Let's be very careful here. Keep this place very well lit, just in case. Alright. I'm gonna be covering most of that lava with water to make sure we don't get burned by it. Let's see. Oh, there's a cave there. Oh, you can. I hear zombies. Oh, right over there you can see those shiny blue rocks. Those are diamonds. I hadn't thought we'd find diamonds this early. I've even been on this map before, but I've never found this particular cave. So we're going to be making our diamonds are the rarest of these ores that we can find down in caves. Oh, there's some gravel. So we're going to be making our way over to find those this episode. Oh. You know, if we had some arrows for our bow, we could shoot that zombie. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to make some. And since we're going to be staying down here for a little longer than I thought, let's dig out a little base of operations here for our for a little caving adventure. Crafting table, furnace. Alright, here we go. Nothing's gonna bother us while we're down here. Alright, let's see. There's some iron. I'll just throw that in there. We got some rotten flesh zombies now. We can eat this. It's not going to taste very good. It's not going to heal very much. But if we run out of our steak, zombie flesh is going to be what's keeping us alive. Let's see. Oh, and now that we have a crafting table down, we can take these feathers that we have, these sticks, and this flint, and we can make arrows for our bow. Now, as long as you have arrows in your inventory, your bow will be able to fire them. And if not, your bow just won't do anything. Like, I can just take this, pull it back, and with the same button we use for placing blocks or using things, and just as soon as you release the button, it'll shoot that arrow. You can hit with the bow, but it won't do anything. You have to use it with right click. Now that we have 8 iron, we can take this iron and put it in the shape of a chest plate here. And you just take this chest plate, hold it in your hand, and you can press F5 to switch your view to this type of view here, so you can see my little character. And if I right click with this armor, put it on, and that's gonna help protect us from some of the damage we take. Alright, so here, let's okay. Oh dear, that's a lot of zombies. You know, I wonder if we can go down. Oh, one of them fell into the lava there. That's some very deep lava. Alright, let's get down here carefully. They're loud. So, if we can sneak over here, hit him. Sometimes he'll fall us into lava. There he goes. Now we want to be very careful, because if that zombie jumps down on us, he's probably going to knock us into this lava. So we want to make sure that doesn't happen by going up and we'll go up and hit him. Take him out before he can drop on us. Huh. There he is. There we go. I can hear some more of them up there. Let's head up into that cave. We want to make a little safety wall here to make sure we don't get knocked into that lava. Oh, this is a very big cave. Oh dear. That could have been bad if we were standing under it. You can get stuck under gravel if it falls on you and get suffocated. That would be that'd be a pretty embarrassing way to die, huh? But yeah, here's some more. There's plenty of iron here for us to take. I hope we don't run out of wood. I probably should have brought more. There's some iron. Oh. Hello, Mr. Zombie. Alright, let's head up. We've lit this place up, so we're probably good to try and make our way down to that, oh, you know what? I'm gonna, I don't know. Right. I'm just gonna place some water here. Oh no. No, stay away. If you hold up your shield, it'll usually block creeper explosions. Oh, there's some lapis. That was the blue stuff that we got earlier. Alright, let's see. Right, come on down. You. I can't have you bothering me while I'm trying to do this. Cover this lava before we fall in. Oh no. Alright. Let's hurry and get in here. Oh, oh no. no. We're gonna want to be very careful here because we're absolutely surrounded by lava. So this is gonna be a very dangerous task, getting these diamonds. Because if any monster sneaks up on us and knocks us into that lava, we're gonna die. But we also have to be very careful mining these diamonds because if they fall into lava, lava will burn them and release them. Oh, you can see lava leaking through the ceiling there. You always want to dig around your diamonds to make sure there's nothing, to make sure there's no lava above them that they'll fall into. Now, if we break any of these blocks, lava is going to come through because we can see it leaking down towards us. We're in a very dangerous place, so we have to be ready to run at a moment's notice if we see any lava, because it's gonna flow down and... oh, jeez. Okay. Okay, we know these diamonds are safe. This one. Alright. 4 diamonds. Alright. And we really don't want to lose those diamonds anywhere, so okay. So I'm gonna head back up now before I risk being killed by anything. No. Oh no. You go away. Oh. Here's our little base. Actually, before we go, I think you don't need to cook diamonds like you do iron, but so we'll make some sticks here. We can make a diamond sword or a diamond pickaxe. I think we're gonna try a pickaxe first, because like I said, a diamond pickaxe is the only thing that can break this obsidian here. Oh, hello, iron. And we can use obsidian for some things. So we want to get it while we're here so that we don't have to trek back down. There's usually lava under it, so we want to have water here just in case. So it's going to take a long time. It's about 10 seconds per block of obsidian, even with a diamond pickaxe like this one. So there we go. And we're going to want about 10 to 20. There's lots of very cool things we can make with this. Well, 2 very cool things we can make with this. And we'll get to those in a later episode, but I'm gonna mine up these diamonds, I'm gonna mine up all this obsidian, and then when I think I have enough, I'll see you right then. Alright, I'm back. So I've got 18 obsidian, because that's about all we're going to need for our next project, and I've cooked up some of the iron we've got, and so now I'm going to take this iron and make pants and boots and a helmet. So we've got iron leggings, iron boots, and our iron helmet, and now we're all decked out in a full set of armor. Now, iron armor is the second best in the game. It's so we've already the only thing better is diamond armor, but that takes like 20 diamonds. I'm not gonna spend time searching for those. Alright, and we're about finished with our with everything we need. Oh, I can hear a skeleton somewhere. That's about everything we need, so let's head back up and see if we can get back to the surface with all our goodies before something kills us. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the way we came. Oh, yeah. Oh, put some iron in the furnace, I guess. I'm gonna get some coal before I leave. Alright, there we go. Oh yeah, this is where we came from. After digging out through here. We dug a long way, didn't we? I hope it's daytime when we come out here. I should eat them. Oh yes, it's daytime. Alright. Oh, it looks like it's raining. Oh. Okay. Made it. Always feels good to get back home after a dangerous journey. Oh, and it looks like a lot of our wheat has grown. That's pretty great. So let's. You can only harvest wheat that looks like this. This is its full grown stage. That one is almost full grown, but not quite. So that is plenty. So I'm gonna go back and breed my cows a little bit more. Alright, let's see. Ooh, looks like they all grew up while I was out adventuring. There we go. That'll give us 2 baby cows. Now, over here, you always want to harvest farm animals with an axe, because a sword is very fast, but an axe is slow, but it does a lot more damage. So this is going to kill them in one hit if we store a critical hit. So if you jump and hit them while you're falling on the way down, you'll notice it's got those. It does a bit more damage. That's why I've been jumping before I attack throughout this throughout the video. Because if you hit an enemy while falling, it'll do I think 50% more damage than otherwise, which is a lot of damage. It's pretty good, and that's enough to kill 1 cow. Chickens, you don't have to get a critical hit. You can just hit them with an axe. And, oh, that's my shovel. My mistake. There we go. I really should. Oh, my inventory's full. I don't need lapis. I'll explain what that is later. Feathers, seeds. Alright, let's. Okay. There we go. I'll head back into the house soon, because it looks like the sun's setting. Let's just dump all our seeds into the composter there. And oh, I forgot to mention these eggs that chickens lay. If you head to the chicken pen, they'll probably have laid a bunch of eggs. You can throw them, and sometimes they'll, I think it's a 1 in 8 chance, they'll drop a baby chicken like that. Which makes chickens much easier to farm than say, cows, because cows need wheat to breed. But chickens will give you a lot more, chickens are much easier because they'll give you eggs. Alright, let's put all our valuables into our treasure chest here before we lose them. And I think that's about it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed, and have fun.